Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening. Okay, so the
Good
last
evening, ma'am.
good
Good
evening.
evening.
Good evening. Last class, it was very difficult for me to come because I was not in my home, so I couldn't give you the class. And
Okay.
I thought like I can extend the class half an hour today, but the thing is that one batch is about to pass out, so they need Viva. So I just planned Viva after 9 o'clock, so we can do half an hour extension in the coming weeks. Which day is comfortable? Which session is comfortable for you? Please let me know. If next week it is okay for you to extend for half an hour, we can extend half an hour, and the coming week also we can extend half an hour. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Know that this is your personal time, because after 9 o'clock means definitely it's your personal time. So I just don't want to steal that time, but we have to compromise sometimes. We
Yes,
have to
ma'am.
adapt. Okay, so we can start, and thank you so much. Thank you for understanding, and we can start. Okay, please, prayer.
Prayer.
Yeah, yes.
Hi, good evening, all. I'm Rashmi here. Dear, dear God, thank you for this new day and the chance to learn. Help me to focus, understand, and do my best. Bless my teachers and classmates. Guide us all with patience, kindness, and wisdom. Yes,
Okay, fine. So, what's next thought for the day and signing?
And thought for the day, ma'am. Good evening. Today's thought: education is the key to unlocking the world. A passport to freedom. This words from Oprah Winfrey. We all understand that education is very important for each and everyone. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah. Sign in here, ma'am. Good
Yes.
evening, all. Good evening, my classmates, and good evening, Jisha, ma'am. We are very happy that we meet after 1 week again here. And every time I eat or sleep or do something, I remember all of you, your voices. When I eat, we have to eat different kinds of food. I remember all your voices. I miss you all. It's nice to see you all again once again. I welcome you all for this session again. Let's stay focused and enjoy the class.
Okay, fine. So, last class we were discussing about nutritious food, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. At the same time, we need nutrients for our body, and we need nutrients for our mind also. So we already discussed about that, because I'm just connecting with health, physical health, and mental health. So, what is the nutrients? What type of nutrients are needed for our mental health?
Peaceful surroundings.
Definitely.
Positive thing.
And be cool always. And the surroundings also positive vibes need.
So everybody has the right to love, to be loved, and to love, right? So what about kids? So what about kids?
They need love more than us. They need love from us.
They need the affection. And actually, when I was in the hospital, when my father-in-law was in the ICU, we took a guest room in the same compound. In that hospital compound, they have one guest house. So we took room there. And mine room was at sixth floor. When I enter into the lift from the sixth floor for going to the ground floor, In that lift, there is one family, one father and mother with a small uh, girl. She may be in third standard or fourth standard, that much. But she has beautifully done all the makeups, like tied hair, like everything was fine. But when I enter into the lift, this mother told her, "I will tell to everyone," like that. She tells something. So I just I just look at her, and that girl was she's in she's mom, and she's not talking anything, and she's simply smiling. That time, that mother told, "Look at her," that, to his daughter, to her daughter. "Look at her. She's not brushing her teeth every day. Only she's doing this brushing once per month." Then what happened? The girl started screaming, and started just she became very violent, and she started disturbing her mother. She just um, hold the mother's hair tightly and pulling that, and it was very that situation was very tough, and I just managed to control the girl, but she was screaming like anything that time. So I thought I just wish to talk to that mother, like, don't do like this in front of anybody, whoever it is. And she screamed uh, up to when we reached in the ground floor. That time itself she was screaming, and I can hear her screaming when I was walking away. And the people in that ground floor, they were just like looking at them, and the lady repeating, "I will tell to anyone, I will tell to everybody, I will tell to everybody that you are not brushing." But the mother has to find out why she is not brushing. Maybe there may be some damage in her teeth, and when she uses this brush, maybe she is having some pain or something in their teeth or tooth, and the mother has to find out what's the reason behind that, why the girl is not brushing. But she is not finding out the reason, and she's simply telling to everybody. When in the fourth floor two people came, she is telling the same to that people also. So that was the situation. So we should respect the feelings of everyone, respect the feelings and emotions of everyone, whether it is a small baby or not, because yeah, he or she is an individual, right? They have the personality, so we should respect them. Okay, so that was a very, still I remember that her screaming. I just feel like very poor for her. Like, okay, fine. So we were nutritious food and nutrition. And did you go through that vitamins topics? I just had shared that link, right?
Yes, ma'am. I totally.
Okay, it's very clear, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so what's next? And let me find out my notes. Okay, please. I have only that. Yeah, yes, got it. And what about balanced diet? Have any one of you prepared that chart? I
Yes,
think
ma'am. Yes.
yes. And I had shared the mock test in the main batch. Ah, very good. Okay.
Mm.
Where did you collect all these features?
Some I print out, some from the soap I bought, ma'am.
Okay.
Mm.
Bindu ma'am also has got something.
Hand wash technique use this one.
Okay, fine. Yeah, hand washing techniques.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, yes.
And I pasted here also in my box.
Okay,
Vitamins and this protein rich food.
okay, very good.
I used to check with this whether I eat enough proteins, vitamins, what did I lack. I used to check here.
Okay, very good. Okay, Bindu, you are telling something and you were mute that time.
I took it from the black and white and I color it.
Oh,
My
fine.
today only I did it. Okay, ma'am. I didn't get time to do all these things,
No
but
problem. Just asked. That's all.
some things I little bit I did today. I am feeling.
And I had shared mock test in the main group. Is it possible for you to open that Google form? I mean, that questions?
Mock
Ma'am,
test in the classroom we used to get and did the test, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Mm, yes.
So it is better to put all the messages in the main group, right? Main class
Yes.
group. That
Yes.
means you
Yes.
will get all the things. Okay, fine.
Mm.
Okay, so proteins. What is the importance of proteins?
bodybuilding.
Growth of the body and the we need protein for the metabolism also. For proper digestion, we need many factors are there in the protein, because actually I just emphasizing it that my father-in-law had that deficiency. Like he is he has some problem like the albumin and proteins. These two factors are losing through his urine. That was the problem. It's about 2 years. He even not about that, because when urine, when he is passing urine, no, that time froth is coming. So he didn't tell this to anyone. That means the protein is losing the protein and albumin through his urine all these 2 years. So we have to give him albumin injection, and the sodium and potassium. We know that when the people are getting old, that time the sodium and potassium level will be unbalanced, and potassium is very low. So now he is taking injection for this potassium. Okay, so protein is very whatever the age, even for a kid and even for an old people also, the protein is needed for their body. And if the person is diabetic, then the doctor is always suggesting that take proteins every day. In many forms, we can take the proteins like legumes, pulses, then banana. Banana is having rich protein, and coconut water also having protein. These all are natural. We have a banana and coconut, what coconut in our means tender coconut. That is very good for this type of people who is having less protein. So I think we have to give him every day. Like now his health is somewhat okay, but he couldn't take food through mouth for last week. So because whenever he is taking food, then he's like he's has the tendency to omit. So they are giving food, medicine, everything through tube, and now it is removed, and now we are giving food in a small quantity, like in fluid form. And today doctor came and said that you can give him a rice, idli, that type of food, no, which will digest easily. Then we have to smash the food into some piece form, and then then only we can give him. Okay, anyway, now he's okay, he's happy now. Now shifted to room, so hopefully he will discharge next week. Okay,
Which
fine. So yes,
which hospital?
Amrita. Amrita Hospital. Because 24 years back, he had done one small minor procedure for heart. So his all history and everything is there, and he is very confident about that hospital. That's why it's their wish to consult. Their wish to take consultation from there, and I just um, went to pick them from, because they are not living with us. Their place
Okay.
is not here. I mean, not in not Parur. So I just went last week to pick them. And when we are returning, that time I understood that it is better to go to home. It is we have to take the right decision. We have to go to hospital first. On the way, he was vomiting. So the condition was that much severe. So now it's okay, but he needs someone to support him, because it is very difficult for him to move now, and very difficult for him to do his own things by himself. Anyway, no problem. Now we all are just like some peaceful atmosphere. We were very tensed, very stressed. Okay, so proteins. Here, proteins are two types. And do anyone know about that? Animal proteins are there, and vegetable proteins are there. What is meant by this animal protein? Yes,
That come from animal source.
I didn't get you. This comes from animal.
Yes, that comes from animals.
Okay, so that is we are getting many products from cow's milk or milk from animals, right?
Mm.
So 80 percentage, that means that. And like what about vegetable proteins?
Soy milk, soy products.
Yes, soy products. So animal proteins are widely used for the formation of protein particles in the food industry. That is one example is like gelatin. Gelatin is used for making many type of food, right? Like pudding or something, we using gelatin, right? Then egg proteins, cheese, it's rich in protein, right? Cheese. Then what is that? Some more thing is there, like dairy products. All the dairy products, they all are rich in protein. And Bindumam said that soya protein, tofu, somewhat similar to our paneer, right? Paneer is made from milk, dairy products, that is milk products, but it's a milk product. The same time, tofu. Okay, you people are having tofu, included hot tofu in your food. You people are taking tofu, no, like Koreans, Chinese, like that. People are taking tofu. Tofu is just is
Japan, mainly they are using Japan, China,
yes,
Korea. These people.
it is similar to our this paneer, and it is from soya. Okay, and okay, fine. So the importance of proteins. We know that our body consists of many cells. Yes. Okay. So protein is required for the growth and development of cells. So the importance of protein is it is required for the growth and development of cells. And we know that newborn baby, his main food source is his mother's milk. Okay, so um, the body means the baby needs to grow. We know that up to certain age this type of food is needed for the baby, and after some age he will be provided with another food items. Like the mother is know how much protein, how much vitamins, and how much like the fat is needed for the baby. The mother is know about that. And when he is having this mother's milk only, the mother will take enough protein rich foods. We all know that for the mother of the newborn baby is taking too much proteins that time. Okay, so protein is very important. Then we need in our body there is enzymes and hormones. What is the importance of enzymes and hormones? What is the role of enzyme?
For bodybuilding, not only for bodybuilding, digestion, wherever the work, internal parts, uh, cells, cells improvement, bone improvement, wherever the child's growth, it is important. Enzymes, mainly enzymes is using for this digestion and all.
Yes, actually, if we take enough quantity of protein, then this enzymes and hormones will be produced. Enzyme is needed for our body because enzyme help us to digest. Means it is helping for the metabolism. What is meant by metabolism? It is a biological activity, right? We
Yes.
are taking food, and in our body there is many internal organs, and liver is there, kidney is there, intestine small and large is there, and there is bile, and there is some acid is in our body, and these acids know when this food is coming into, and they are ready for neutralizing. This acid has they have some duties when this food is coming. When we are not taking food in time, this acidity will form, right? Because acid is waiting at 12:30 lunchtime. Acid is waiting for that 12:30 because lunch is coming that time. But if we skip this lunch, acid will do their duty, right? The acid will do their duty. So enzymes and hormones are necessary for our home, for our body, and for the formation of enzymes and hormones, proteins are needed. Enzyme helps in metabolism. Enzymes, these are the proteins that help to speed up metabolism or the chemical reactions in our bodies. For that, we need enzymes. And what about hormones? Whether hormone is needed for us? We need
Yes.
hormone.
Yes, ma'am. For our body, the first part is thyroid. Thyroid is the pituitary. Yeah, liver is the biggest gland in our body. It is creating the enzymes and the hormone.
That
Pancreas.
means, yes, that means hormone help to control many body functions in our body. It is controlling many body functions because it is controlling growth. We all know that when maturity attains, this growth will cease. Else, we will our that like we know that we have average height. If there is no hormone to stop this like growth, then everybody will be like they will grow like trees. So hormones duty is to control the body functions. Okay. And reproduction, reproduction, because if some cell is damaged, then this hormone will help to repair and reproduction. And just it's just like a messenger in the molecules in the body. And you all heard about happy hormones. We need happy hormones, right? Which all are they?
Oof, forgot. Forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, yes. Happy hormones.
Happy hormones. When we are eating chocolates, what it is coming? I forgot, ma'am.
Oxytocin, dopamine,
Dopamine. Yes, yes.
serotonin, endorphin. So happy hormones are like that. Like, but sometimes if hormonal imbalance is there, then many because uh, that's why some people are acting in a different way. Okay. So, actually, Maria Montessori had taken this word home from this hormone, HORME. Maria Montessori is telling that this home is a vital energy. Because if one kid is hyperactive, what we will do? His extra energy has to deviate to some other positive actions. Some teachers are like, if one kid is naughty in the class, the teacher will make that kid prefect or leader of the class, right? So his extra energy is using for positive way. Okay.
Correct.
So Maria Montessori called this extra energy, this vital energy as home, HORME, home. So home is a active force because we all have many potential, right? But it is hide inside. Every kid has many potential. We have to trigger. So this vital force, that is home, is ready there to push that potential. So this is the relation between this extra force or vital energy, who is doing, like, you do this, you have this potential, do this. This home is forcing us to do. Okay. So that is actually Maria Montessori connected this hormone, that energy, in a positive way. That is why she called it as home. Many things are there. This is in the last chapter, I think in the part 3, but I just connected with hormones. Okay. So we need enough proteins. Whatever the age we are going through, we need proteins in every stage of our life. So many diabetic patients, they all are taking proteins in many ways in every day. They included legumes, pulses, everything in their diet, and taking these proteins every day because proteins are very necessary for the development of cells, then formation of enzymes, hormones, then only this metabolism and body functions will be controlled, and the production of energy in the body. We need energy to do many things, like if we are working, we need energy. If we are doing our household task, we need energy. So this protein is there to produce energy in the body. Okay. And enzymes are hormones are there. They are controlling many functions of the body, many chemical, they are controlling, managing many chemical reactions. And animal proteins and vegetable proteins are there. If you could do the comparison, means if you could do any table like animal proteins or vegetable proteins, please make a chart. Okay. And you can present in the class. And this proteins helps in blood clotting also. So many functions, these proteins are doing many functions. Okay. And what about fats? Last class we just discussed about fats, saturated and unsaturated. And okay, and which type of oil you people are using for cooking?
Me coconut.
Oh, you
Coconut.
cook.
Yeah,
Me
yeah,
also.
coconut.
You people are also taking, not now. Before hometown.
At home we're using mustard and rice oil.
With the one,
Mustard.
mustard oil. Okay,
Mm.
okay.
Mostly northeast area, people using mustard oil commonly. Just like we people are using coconut, like that they are
Mm.
using mustard oil.
Mustard oil. Okay, okay. Fine. And what about when we are making in this south side, mainly in Kerala, when we are making pickles, we are using gingerly oil. Okay.
Yes.
So Like that, what type of oil you people are using for pickles, making pickles?
Mustard
I
oil.
don't know. I think mustard there also.
Mustard oil. For everything, you people are using mustard oil.
Ma'am,
And what about any other vegetable oils like sunflower oil?
not sunflower. Other oils, I don't know the names, ma'am. I hardly do cooking, that's why, ma'am. My life, I'm always involved in and boarding. That's
Okay,
why
okay.
I hardly know about cooking.
Peanut oil.
Peanut oil. I like peanut butter, I like very much.
But peanut
Uh,
oil also. But it tastes very different. Taste
uh,
is very different.
okay, okay. I like peanut butter than that milk butter. Everybody is using butter, no? But when I was small, that time I like butter. But I when I become after 30 plus, I was very health conscious that time. To not this time. I used to used to use peanut butter in bread. I like that taste. And what about ghee and butter? That is included in your food items? Kim, Kim and Chong,
Ghee.
ghee. Ghee from the cow, from this cow's milk, that product, not from any other dairy products.
I think, yeah.
She is not cooking. I think she is not cooking in her home.
I hardly do cooking, ma'am, that's why.
So who used to cook in your home?
My parents are cooking. If I stay home, I cook, but I hardly stay home, ma'am.
Okay. I was curious about your food items, food habits. That's why I asked.
Jisha ma'am, one sec. I spent 23 years in Delhi, so I know. That's why I am telling.
Yes.
So buffaloes ghee used to Haryana area. So mostly they are using buffaloes ghee.
Okay.
Uh, cow's milk and it is very rarely only we are getting buffaloes. It's mostly they are breeding.
So you are getting all the dairy products like curd, ghee, butter, everything from this buffalo milk. Okay. How it tastes?
Tasty ma'am, no problem. Very tasty. Healthy also.
Healthy
And
also.
not only that, ma'am, that area little bit, whenever the weathers are extreme. So winter time, it's very cold, reach up to 0 like that. So this buffaloes things, now it's we are getting too much hot. Inside we are very perfect.
Okay, that's very, very good. Very good. Okay. So we have two types of like fats, saturated and unsaturated fats. Okay, just share me what you know about saturated fat and unsaturated fat.
Saturated fat, they are solid at room temperature. They are bad for heart. They raise cholesterol. If they are eaten in small amount, it's not that bad. But in saturated fat, there is also one thing which is called trans fat that is very bad.
Yes.
That is mostly found in chips, fried packet foods, fried chicken, donuts, cakes, cookies, pastry like this. That is very bad fat.
Yes. Now also there is research are going on about the saturated fat and unsaturated fat, and which oil is good for health. That type of research is going on. Sometimes we all like in Kerala people here. In some cases, people are telling like coconut oil is not good, and after some more days some people will be saying like it is good, it's good for health. So we don't know anyway. We are used to use this coconut oil for the past, whenever we are cooking anything we are using this coconut oil. And I seldom use this sunflower oil when we make puris. That time I am using sunflower oil. And when this type of like my daughter used to make cake. That time also sunflower oil is using. Only in these two cases we are using sunflower oil. In other cases, like when we are cooking food, that time we are using coconut oil. And with goat's grease, we have enough coconut. So from our coconut itself we are getting oil, so it is pure. So we how, oh, it's from our coconut, no, then there is no mix or anything, so it is pure, so that's why we are using. And saturated fat, as Kim said, it is not good for health, but in some healthy food items also there is saturated fat in small amount, like chicken, nuts. There is content of saturated fat, but it is very less. But when compared to meat products, this saturated fat is more. Cheese also, saturated fat is more compared to nut. And ice cream, there is saturated fat. Actually, saturated fat is mainly found in animal foods. But if you plant foods also are high in saturated fats. Here it is given us in this. I just had taken some link in that it is given it as coconut oil, palm oil, and like that. It has saturated fat. Okay, then pizza, cheese, then fat, milk, butter, dairy, desserts, meat products like sausage, that type of, then cookies, fast food, it is rich in this saturated fat. Then what about unsaturated fat? Is good for health, good cholesterol, right?
Yeah.
These unsaturated fats, which are liquid at room temperature, it is in a liquid form at room temperature. This is beneficial fat. They can improve blood cholesterol, that good cholesterol category, this unsaturated fat. It stabilizes the rhythm of heart. This good cholesterol, unsaturated fat, stabilize the rhythm of heart. It's predominantly found in foods from plants, vegetable oils, nuts, and seeds. Olive, peanut, avocados, almonds, hazelnuts, pumpkin seed, sesame seed, sunflower, corn, soya bean, flax seed, walnut. So seeds and nuts, they are rich in unsaturated fat. Then omega-3 fats, omega-3 fatty acid. So the body, we know that some of the nutrients, some of the proteins are producing in our body itself. Naturally, it is found in our body. Whenever we are taking many different types of food items, we are getting many nutrients from the food also. But in our body, there is some vitamins, nutrients, some protein content is there. And this omega-3 fatty acid, like it is not contained in our body as in a free form. It must come from food. For getting omega-3 fatty acid, we have to take food or food supplements. So rich omega-3 fatty acid is rich in fish. So those people are taking fish. They this omega-3 fatty acid is very rich in fish. Flax seeds, omega-3 fatty acid is there. Walnut, soya bean oil. These all are sources of omega-3 fatty acid. Okay, so these all are about fats. So we have saturated fats and unsaturated fats, and repeatedly heating the oil means there will be trans fat, right?
Mm.
So how to avoid repeatedly heating and using that oil again and again? Just throw it away or use it for burning some waste or something. You can use it like that. Okay, or else throw it away because we have to pay if we use it continuously.
Okay.
So saturated and unsaturated, that was it. And Rashmi, any problem? Like you are leaving and coming, you are leaving. Any network issues? Okay, no. Okay, and today Chong or Chongoi who joined, I just don't remember the name correctly. I think Chong, and she's very silent today. What happened?
Because I have roommates, na, so
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, then what about carbohydrates? What do you know about carbohydrates? Yes, carbohydrates. From like in small classes also we had heard about many things about carbohydrates, carbs.
mainly carbohydrates are getting from the grains like rice, wheat, potato. It's helping to building our body. Yeah, it's helping.
Yes. So these carbohydrates are we are getting carbohydrates in from our mother nature abundantly, right? So it is composed of, actually it is a biomolecule composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So which type of food contain this carbohydrates? It is a
Bread.
sugar. Yeah, yes, sugar in food. Carbohydrates are sugar in food, right?
Mm.
Potato, sweet potato, rice, mm, all
Right.
those.
Yes,
Apple,
fruit.
banana, all these things.
Yes, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, dairy products. These all contains this carbohydrates. So in processed food also carbohydrates are there. And if a person is working for a long time in and exposed to sunlight, he will be very tired, right? So what type of food we have to give him?
More carbohydrated foods.
Energy giving food.
Energy foods.
Okay. And we know that when now, like when we are about 40 plus or 50 plus, the doctors always suggest that take the food which is rich in fiber, right? Why it is like that?
Fiber helps to digest the food very easily.
Yes. Okay, so what is the benefit of carbohydrates? I already told you that a person is working in the daytime and he is exposed to sunlight and he is very tired and he loses water from his body and he need more energy. Then, what is the benefit of this carbohydrate rich food?
They provide energy.
They provide energy to the body. So the body need, for that person he needs energy. Then we have to give him energy giving food. So food with carbohydrates. And this energy giving food is needed for our body and brain also. So both the body and brain needs carbohydrate for proper functioning. Then, so it's an energy source food, right? Carbohydrate contained food is energy source food. So we can say that in a nutshell, we can say that carbohydrates are the fuel for our body, right? Carbohydrates are the fuel for our body. And it also enhance our moods, like that hormones, no, serotonin, happy hormone. It helps for the production of serotonin. So you can do two things, like just compare saturated fat and unsaturated fat. At the same time, find out the features of happy hormones.
Ma'am, please repeat. What is the teacher?
Comparison table of saturated and unsaturated fat.
That one is done, okay, ma'am.
You have done?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine, very good. And then find out the features of happy hormones.
Features. Okay.
So, and then sources of carbohydrates, vegetables, grains, fruits, dairy products, these all are the good sources of carbohydrates. Grains, fruits, vegetables, milk, yogurt, legumes, seeds, everything. Okay, next, so we had done vitamins, proteins, carbohydrates, then minerals. Minerals. What is meant by this minerals? So I told you that the problem, like my grandfather, means like both the means in my father's side and mother's side also, when they became old, no, that time the sodium potassium level became unbalanced. So many old people are facing this mineral deficiency. These potassium, sodium, all are minerals, right? And now my father-in-law also faces the same sodium, potassium, and got unbalanced. Okay, so mineral means mineral salts, calcium, phosphorus, potassium, iron, copper, iodine, etc. So its sources are butter, milk, cheese, fish, egg, and the doctor suggested the white part, no, white part of the egg. Doctor suggested like three white part every day. And you know one like one film star is there in Malayalam, Jayasuriya. He is taking 7 egg white every day. Okay, so that means maybe that protein rich. That's why they are taking egg white. And doctor suggested for my father-in-law to take 3 egg whites every day. Okay, so potassium and sodium is that in unbalancing is facing many people when they are getting old. So we already done vitamins. So it is very, minerals are very essential for our body, and like calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, sodium, potassium, iron, zinc, and iodine. These all mineral parts are in our body, but we have to take enough food for keep maintaining the means maintaining its source. Like if it become less means we have to take that type of food items. Now he is taking injection for keeping maintaining this potassium because he couldn't take food. It is very difficult for him to take food in large quantity because his metabolism is not working properly. So they are giving injection in the form of potassium. Okay. So the minerals, we said that calcium is there. What is the function? Why calcium is needed for our body?
For our bones health.
Yes, important for bone.
Teeth also.
Leafy green vegetables are rich sources of calcium and dairy products. Then, what is the role of phosphorus? So, for bone formation, energy production, and the production of DNA. Okay. Dairy products, nuts, meat products. And what about magnesium? Blood sugar control. Magnesium is needed. And muscle nerve function, including muscle nerve function. Nut seeds. We have to take nuts and seeds. Then what about sodium?
Muscle
Idiot,
function.
uh,
When the doctor said sodium is very low, I just Google what is the symptoms of this sodium low. So it was like edema. So my father-in-law was full body was swelling that time, and so this sodium means fluid balance. We know that in our body there is fluid, and when this fluid is blocking somewhere, that portion will get like it is edema is the result of that. If fluid is not flowing properly, that is fluid balance is not properly in our body, then our body will be having this edema swelling. Then potassium, it's regulating blood pressure. He was facing with high blood pressure. That means the potassium was low. That is why the pressure was very high. Okay, so just collect details about this minerals. Okay, and our body needs these type of minerals for the proper functioning. And what is the deficiency if any of this minerals is less in our body means what will be the symptoms and what our body will face due to that. Okay, just find out all the things and make a good note. And if you wish to present in the class, you can present in next session. I'm not like compelling you to do all these things, because if we know all these things, uh,
Yeah.
we can apply this to our
Yes.
personal life. Yes,
Correct.
that's why we
Correct.
do all these things. Okay, please take your own time. No need to present in the next class. If you are done with that, you can present. Okay, so you can make a good source of information regarding health. Okay, fine. So that's all about minerals and vitamins. We already done. Water soluble and fat soluble vitamins are there. And what is meant by this nutrition? We already said that we need nutrients for our body. We need nutrients for our mind. What is meant by nutrition? Eating a regular balanced food, we will get nutrients for our body, for the growth and development of our body, for proper muscle functions, for proper body function, for proper metabolism, we need nutrients. Okay, so what is meant by malnutrition?
lack of nutrients.
Yes, lack of nutrients, lack of sufficient nutrients. That is poor diet. uh, poor digestive condition, or it's due to the cause of any of the disease. So lack of sufficient nutrients in the body. This lack of sufficient nutrients can be is the result of poor diet, poor digestive condition, that is metabolism is not working properly, or due to any disease. That is, body does not get sufficient nutrients. Sometimes in some places the people are very poor and they are not getting enough food to eat. They will be facing this malnutrition. And if it is in the case of children, so that means children need all the nutrients, all the things in rich, but if they are not getting, their growth and this development will be retarded. Their growth will be arrested, their development, that means their mental development, cognitive development, intellectual development, their language formation, everything, their creativity, everything will be stopped. So everybody has to ensure that the children are getting enough nutritious food. If schools are providing noon meals or anything like that, it is the responsibility for the school authority to make sure that the children are getting enough food. And if the students are taking, means they are carrying food from the home, the school, means mainly the teachers should notice and teachers should check that they are taking like nutritious food to the school. Some children are not like to have this nutritious food, they like only junk food, right? So we have to make them aware, we have to give them the awareness through any of the visual media. Like visualization has great impact, and we can make them to make the awareness through role plays also, and let the children do the role play. They will definitely enjoy, and this message will directly went into their mind. So make many role plays regarding this health, nutritious food, and um, like what is the impact of junk food. You people can make role plays regarding these issues, regarding nutrition, regarding malnutrition, and even people are taking junk food every day, then what will happen, like that, and they are not brushing properly and they are not cleaning their body properly. For all these concepts, you can, all these themes, you can make role plays and make them to do that role play. Let them. Okay. So plan for that. Okay, fine. So maybe my like Viva students are maybe they are waiting. Okay, so we can end up the session, and next week and the coming weeks we can take more time. Okay, and please uh, let me stop. Okay, and anybody is there to ready to do sign out?
Sorry,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Mm.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Once again, good evening, everyone. I'm here to share a few words as we have to sign out the class from class. Um, Firstly, I want to thank our teacher Jisha ma'am for her guidance and support throughout this time. And I also want to thank my classmates for making this time so enjoyable and memorable. As I guess we have learned so much from this classroom, this time, as I could learn.
Okay, thank you, Chong. Okay, okay. Have a nice day. Thank you so much. Bye. You'll
Thank you,
be
ma'am. Good night.
bye.
And I'm grateful for all this shared experience. Um, and